You are not broken. Your affirmations are not broken. Your routine is not broken. You're just missing a slight bit of understanding and thus a step towards ensuring that your manifestation is fulfilled. Many people, and I've worked with many people, so I know this, many people have amazing creative sides. Their routines are more extensive than my own. Their affirmations are better than my own. But their destructive side is also way up there in terms of quantity and how good they are at destroying things. And that's what I want to clear up today. In this video, I want to get you guys being amazing creators and not so good destroyers. I think destroyer would have been the term I should have used there. But before we get into that, if you do need any one-to-one help, any self-study worksheets, any exclusive content, or the full Manifest Your Specific Person course, once you've watched this video, head down to my comment section or my description, because there you will see the links to all of the things that I just mentioned at such an affordable price. You owe it to yourself to at least have a look. But for now, thank you for your time. Let's get into this video. I want to speak from experience in this video and make it really down to earth because I see this a lot in you and I had it myself. There is a misunderstanding between what manifestation techniques are and what we think they are. Manifestation techniques are not like a light switch where you just flick it on and go, oh, I'm manifesting now. And once you're done, you flick it off and manifestation stops. You are always manifesting, and it is your dominant state regarding a desire that shows up in your reality. Techniques, of course, in this title it's referring to affirmations, but techniques are a way of getting you into a better state to help guide consciousness to be more dominantly aligned toward having what you desire to have. So, let's say, for example, I affirm 30 minutes a day. That's great. That's a good amount of time to commit to affirming. But if I'm equally thinking like absolute garbage for an hour and a half of the day regarding my specific desire I'm talking about here, then that negative thinking will still be my dominant state. Which means, yeah, I may get the odd thing here and there because the 30 minutes of affirmations isn't just fruitless. But for consistent, fluid, forward momentum-based results, it's going to be aligned towards the negative because that's what is the dominant state. Now, I say regarding the desire, let me explain. If I'm having a bad day at work and I'm having a really negative state of mind regarding my work, that's not going to impact my specific person journey unless I bring that into my specific person journey. They are separate things, they hold up separate places in the mind, and they only cross over when you actually allow them to. So if you've had a bad day at work, don't think that that's automatically going to mean you're going to get a crap response from your person. Of course, I do urge and advise you regulate, calm yourself, and so on, so you create as minimal negative effects as possible. But threat not, a bad day at work, as long as you keep it separate, is not going to destroy your specific person journey, and vice versa, and for anything else that you desire. But if you're manifesting your specific person, and you're affirming half an hour of the day, I'm in a loving, committed relationship with person, I feel safe and secure with person, I'm more than good enough for person, and things like that, that's quality. That's amazing. Keep it up. But if for an hour and a half of the day, you're also going, well, why aren't they texting me? What more do I have to do? Oh, they should be showing up for me better. I deserve it. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And you're moaning, you're complaining, you're spiraling. You will get more of that because it is the dominant state. And vice versa. If it's an hour and a half of good work and only half an hour of negative thoughts, you'll still get the good result because it's your dominant state. Yes, you may get like a little twinge of something negative because, again, it's not completely fruitless to think negative in terms of its creation. Obviously, we don't want to be thinking negative, but you get what I mean. But your dominant, consistent, forward momentum-based results will be that of the positive. This is why, even with doubts and fears and stuff, you can still manifest as long as the good work you're doing is outweighing the bad work that you're doing. If you can do that, you will succeed. You're human. You will never, ever be 100% positive in anything. Katie and I have an amazing relationship. Yes, I have the odd thought of, what if it ended? Or when she goes quiet for a little bit, if she's like working or out with her mum or something, I go, oh, I wonder, what's going on? Why is she not responding? And we're in a healthy relationship. I only have evidence of good. And my mind will still veer somewhere negative. It's your job to bring it back. So don't threat the negative thoughts. Don't fear them. Don't doubt them. Don't panic about them. Just do what you can to guide them back. If you can be consistent with guiding them back and consistent with placing yourself in the end result, so much so that your balance and scale tips in favor of your desired outcome, you succeeded. And that is what many people are messing up on. It's so simple, I know, but it's definitely easier said than done. It will take some consistency. But so many people, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, have better routines than I do in terms of the amount of work that they're doing. But dominancy is not based on quantity, which means even though I do less work than most of the people that come to me, I also have less negative going on, which means I succeed more on average than the people I work with. So if you want to succeed, you've got to make sure your balance and scale, quite literally consider it like a balance and scale, is more in favor of your desired outcome as opposed to your negative outcome. If you can do that, you can manifest for 10 minutes of the day and still succeed. It's dominancy, not quantity. So don't worry about having a massive routine unless you need a massive routine to outwork the negative. By which point I would advise, do what you can to lessen the negative. Because if you lessen the negative, not only is the journey more fun, because you have less negative, you won't need to do as much work, which means you can go back to enjoying your life again. Because I know, again, experience, I know there's so many people are not enjoying their life because they're trying to manifest a person. And I don't want that for you. So lessen the amount of negative, hair fell on my face, lessen the amount of negative and you can lessen the positive and still succeed. And this is exactly where I tripped up in my early journey. I was doing the techniques because I was like, oh yeah, I can affirm and then that will bring me my desire. But as soon as I was done with the techniques, I was like, well, where is it? Why is it not here? I can think like crap because I'm affirming. And I didn't quite grasp the concept. So the best way to reduce the negative is self-regulation. The best method, in my personal opinion, is breath work, deep and deliberate breathing when negative thoughts or feelings arise. Calm the body and mind down, get them back in cohesion, reaffirm your desired outcome. If you can do that and be consistent with it and have some proactive work in the morning and night of 5 to 10 minutes, you will succeed. And it will get to a point where you can do this kind of on autopilot and you'll be doing about 15 minutes of affirming work a day and manifesting until the cows come home, which is pretty much what I do. At the current moment, because of the kids being off school, I don't actually have set manifestation work. I do some affirming when I can, some meditating when I can, and just keep my thoughts in check outside of that, and I'm doing exceptionally well. So I know that you can as well. I know that you don't need to do loads of work to succeed. You just got to ensure that the state that you're in is dominantly aligned towards your desired outcome. If you want something to help keep you on track with this, I do have a completely free daily manifestation planner. Down below in the comment section is, it might just be in the description actually, is a link specifically to go grab that. It's free, go and grab it. And if there's anything else on my website that you like the look of, by all means, please check it out. The self-concept course is now being posted on the Academy, so you can get early access to it if you want to now. And also, so is the full Beating Anxiety course. It's also being posted on the Academy. So if you want early access for that too, go and grab the Academy now and gain access to many other things, such as all the exclusive content, the full Manifest Your Specific Person course, and so on. But thank you so much for being here. I'm really happy that you stuck it out to the end. If you have, drop me a like and a comment to let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to click that bell icon. And if you need any one-to-one help, any exclusive content, any self-study worksheets, or any courses, head down to the comment section and the description. Check out my website, because everything is there at an affordable price. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.